I gotta be honest with you. As a man, you come into this world alone and you die alone. Why do you care so much about the opinions of others? There's so many people that will come to me or I'll see online, people that are just so worried about what other people, what other folks think about you. You wanna go out there and you wanna start that business. You wanna actually like go your all in the gym and push hard for that because you know it's something that you actually care about. You wanna actually be a creative. I live in Los Angeles, California, filled with creatives. I know a lot of people actually want to go the route of being a model, an actor, a musician, a comedian, whatever, a YouTuber, a TikToker, but you're too scared to start. You're worried about what other people will think about you. You're worried that if your friends find your channel or your whatever, your TikTok, they'll start joking about you. Or you're worried that if your parents find out about it, that they'll look at you differently. They might try to, I don't know, shut it down if you're still younger or whatever. And not to denigrate or belittle some of these worries, they're very real concerns. But again, why are you so concerned about the opinions of others? You want to be extraordinary, right? You want to be extraordinary? That means you can't be ordinary. Most people in your life, whether you want to admit it or not, are actually just ordinary folks. That's not to, again, belittle people that go and do the regular thing. They work 9 to 5 jobs and sometimes they go out on the weekends and they'll enjoy little things here and there. But if you want to live a legendary life, a life that nobody in your bloodline has ever got to experience, a life that nobody in your small little town that you're from has got to experience, well, you have to do things that most people don't. You have to do things that the people around you don't. Does that make sense? So stop caring. Stop giving a F. I don't want to get demonetized, but you know what I mean? Stop caring about what people around you will think of you. Like, to me, it's so silly. It's so peculiar to think that that you would think as a man, as a grown man, if you're watching this, to me, you're probably in my same demographic. I'm 24 years old. You're probably a grown man watching this and you're scared. And I'm like, why are you scared, bro? Like, again, it's a very real concern, but you need to go out and do the things that feel hard. You have to do the things that you want to do. You want to achieve a certain goal? Well, you have to do things even when you don't feel like it. No, you don't feel like starting a channel or starting this or starting a new thing because you're scared of what people will think of you. Well, do it anyways. That's where greatness comes from too. For me personally, again, I'm in Los Angeles, California. I've lived here for about 7 years. I moved here 2 days after my 18th birthday. I had already graduated school. If you guys want to know my life story, comment down below because I can tell you the full story. But I basically graduated school when I was 16 and I basically had like a whole year off when I was 17. I came out to LA to visit for the first time, and then I lived in New York City for a little bit. But 2 days after my 18th birthday, I remember it so vividly. I had $64 to my name. My whole family was looking at me like I was crazy because I had dropped out of school. I had dropped out of college at that point. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move to LA just because. Basically, they had disowned me. They said, hey, we're not gonna help you if you go over there. I remember when I first moved out to LA, like my parents wouldn't even talk to me. Like there'd be times where I really needed help. I needed money. I needed just like a shoulder, somebody listen to me. Nobody would even talk to me. And I was scared in that moment. I have to be honest with you guys. Just turning 18, no money, not really like a reference of the world. Being 24 now, I know kind of more so how the world works. But when you're so young, you don't really actually know. You think you know, but I didn't really know. So I understand what it's like to take a risk, But as a man, as an individual, whoever you are watching this, man, woman, whatever, if you're younger, if you're older, take that risk, bro. Like, cause the thing is, there's so much possibility and potential on the other side. Like on the other side of fear, there's like a door in front of you and the door is fear. You're scared to open it because you don't know. There might be a monster behind the door. There might be hard times. There might be homelessness. When I came out to LA, I knew very well that I probably would be homeless, and I ended up being homeless for a little bit. It sucked, but we got through that. Went from being homeless back then for a little bit to now I'm living in a content house with 4 of my best friends who are all influencers, creators. Everybody here has like a YouTube, a TikTok. They're musicians, they're business people. So a lot of times you just have to stick things out. Take that risk, take a gamble. Cause like so many people play life safe, and it's like if you play life safe, you know what you're gonna get. Yeah, it's gonna be consistent. You might get some consistency, but where's the fun in that? Like I've always been the type of person where it's like, okay, if I can stay the same, I know what's gonna happen, or if I could take a risk, take a gamble, and things can go really good or they can go really bad, I'll take that risk every time. Maybe it's just in my nature, I don't actually gamble, by the way. Like I don't go to casinos or anything. But when it comes to life circumstances, I don't mind taking a risk because I know that there's beauty on the other side of it. So So this is just some encouragement for you guys today. Go out there, do that thing that you want to start doing, and don't care what other people have to think, you know? Stop caring what other people think of you, because I guarantee you, if you fail, whatever, nobody's gonna care. If you fall, nobody's gonna care. You'll fall alone, and I can assure you of that. But when you go up and things start going good for you, all of a sudden, everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody wants to come around. I've seen it in my life more times than I can tell you. I've seen it in the lives of friends out here who are very successful. So take that risk, because if not, you'll fall alone. But when you go up, man, that's when everybody's gonna be like, oh, I always believed in you, this and that. And even then, don't hold a grudge against it, but just kind of know what it is. Comment down below if you guys have been going through something similar to this. I know a lot of people are in a period right now, especially the chosen ones. You're in a period where you kind of feel like, hey, should I do this thing? Should I not? But comment down below. We can help each other out in the comment section. If you guys did like today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification button, because I do post videos like this every single day. And if this video resonated with you, check out this video over here about why it's a good idea to start a YouTube channel even if nobody watches it. I love you guys, and I'll speak with you very soon. I'll see you tomorrow.